Okay,
Is this on?
perfect.
Cool.
Right, they'll do the
Hello,
intros and
everyone.
everything.
Yeah, I'm Sulka from MakieLab. We do toys. So what we built is this tool where you can come to our site or download an iPad application and customize a game character. And we're seeing a lot of co-creation happen with the parents doing this. And with the help of 3D printing that we use, we actually make these things real. So a couple weeks after you made your doll online, you get the little package that has this amazing creation that you made that our users just love to get their hands on. We have the amazing team in London that's making all of this happen, where the people working the physical side of the product and the software are sitting side by side that enables them to iterate on a speed that's unheard of in the toy industry. Each one of those is unique, so they have a little serial number inside of them, so like you can actually, it's not down there. So when you get them, you can actually identify on the side, claim to be yours, have a little profile page for the doll. And we've been getting quite a lot of love with this. So with the CE mark, this is actually the first 3D printed toy in the market. We've been properly toy safety certified. You can actually buy this to any kid over 3 and be rest assured that it's actually safe. We got quite a few awards. So the Rainbow Awards, we were told after we received it that it's pretty close to being the equivalent to Oscars for the toys. So that's pretty awesome. And where this started is we went to the Toys and Games show in London and saw that there's 2 floors where like one set of companies doing games and one doing toys, and they didn't actually talk to each other. And one of our advisors, Cory Doctorow, wrote a book on making things that's being enabled by modern technologies such as the huge development of electronics and 3D printing. And somebody actually took the book cover and made that into a real 3D printed object. That was really like mind-blowing thing to happen in a matter of a couple of weeks. So we figured that there's something to this technology. And we looked at traditional toy manufacturing, where you go to a toy store and you see these shelves full of things that have been manufactured as cheaply as possible, and you go and buy them with the expectation that it's going to go into the bin in a couple of weeks because it breaks and it's not really meaningful to any extent. And customizing in this market is really expensive. For example, American Girl, that's a $500 million market or product. They do customized dolls, but they manufacture 40 different versions of the dolls, and you just get to pick from one of the 40. And that's your level of customization. And it costs them a lot because they need to manufacture a huge bunch of these 40 dolls to be able to actually supply them to their customers. So what's cool about what they do? The co-creation and the fact that you actually customize this thing yourself provides a lot more long-term value to the customers. So it's not, the Makey is not something that you expect to throw into the bin because it's something you actually made yourself. The parents and kids absolutely love what we do, because obviously, like if you go to a store and make something together, it's really cool. We're iterating live, so this is what the dolls look like about 1.5 years ago. The early adopters really loved the product and made us laugh. Did a lot of UGC, shared that online. We started experimenting on how to do skin colors. We're sharing all the experiments that we're doing. So we're doing clothing patterns, releasing them. The customers are improving on them. We put out an app earlier this year, like to introduce skin colors and the iPad experience, and so that a lot of younger children got really into this, because obviously, like on an iPad, it's a lot more approachable. Characters started emerging. So this is Mushroom and her kitchen that one of our users did. We actually ended up hiring because she was doing so awesome content. Here's the dollhouse made by a 12-year-old girl in Dubai. That's one of our ideal customers. So like she's actually bought 5 of the dolls and made quite a lot of things for herself, with them. People playing with Lego. And we made celebrity ones as well. So Prince Harry got his, and we got quite a lot of attention for that. Some people putting intelligence into the dolls, and we're being sold in Selfridges in London, where they're experimenting with us on how to do the co-creation in store, where you customize the dolls, you pay for the doll, and we ship that a couple of weeks later. We're aiming at younger children, so we're really focused on 8 to 10-year-olds right now. We dropped the price, and actually we launched a new, cuter face style that we tested on the children today on the site. So what you actually saw there is something that our customers have been ordering only like since the past couple of hours. And we've been looking at how do we market this to the children, and that's going to happen very soon. Site's going to be updated a couple of weeks, and we're working on a game that introduces more tools for people to actually make items and earn them inside the game, and then make everything you customize in the game real, including stuff that you'd actually need to achieve. There's 3D printing experiments, crafting, and making the more celebs. And the reason we're doing this is that creating stuff yourself is really amazing. So when a child actually accomplishes something and makes it real, they just love it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'll ask the first question. So how much is automated versus handmade?
So obviously there's a lot of really complicated technology happening on the back. So it took us about a year to really automate the software stack, where like there's no manual processes involved after somebody creates a doll and presses the order button. So it's all the actual file, the high resolution files we need to create are bundled up, sent to the printers. And the printer, we're using service bureaus, so we're not actually doing most of the manufacture ourselves. So it would be insane for a small startup if we can actually outsource. So that gets uploaded, and a few days later we actually get all the printable pieces to the office, and then we assemble the doll. That takes about maybe 10-15 minutes. So it's pretty much well automated right now.
So if how much is the doll? How much does the consumer pay?
The consumers currently pay £69 or $99, which is we think there's an okay price for something that's uniquely made, and we can actually push the price down a little later because we're not using mass manufacturing on any of the parts. So when we actually start hitting bigger scales, we can just like automate more and mass manufacture more of the pieces, and then push the price down a little more, and obviously make it more profitable simultaneously.
So a boring business question. What's your margin on a $99 doll?
The margin currently is slim because we're looking at volumes, but we are actually making profit on each sale. Haven't released that number in public, sorry. Okay. And how would you describe the demographics of the current kind of users? So about half the dolls are being sold to doll collectors, who are typically 40-year-old women, although we have male doll collectors as well, who are really excited, and about half go to children. So the focus of the company is to reach more of the kid market right now. And what's the average revenue per paying user? I mean, are they buying more than one doll, or what? So we're seeing a really healthy repurchase number. So I think on average, people have bought almost 2 of them, which has been pretty mind-blowing to us. The most active customers, I think they've ordered 6, and that was when the doll used to cost £99. So we're seeing very healthy repurchase numbers. Thank you.
So what kind of time and investment is needed to make this, like a good profitable business?
We've gotten 2.7 million in funding so far, and we have a healthy amount of life left with that amount of money. We have a bunch of made-up numbers for the scale, for different amounts of money that we could raise. We're not looking to raise right now, and the goal obviously is to scale this pretty much with the existing money, and time will show.
What kind of competition are you facing? I mean, is it all the Barbies out there, or?
Yes, obviously, like all the existing dolls are competitors. We have no direct competition in the terms of being able to make something really uniquely. There's doll companies in Korea that make unique dolls, or very small batch dolls, but they cost 5 to 10 times more than the offering that we do now. There's an interesting company in Japan that scans your head and makes a doll, but it costs $1,500. So,
but still, you have to educate the market. So do you have any idea of the customer acquisition cost or so for? So
far with children doll collectors, what seems to happen is the virality, like classic virality of word of mouth, is by far the best marketing channel. Because children, if they love your product, they just tell all their friends about it, and it's the same thing with doll collectors. So we obviously are looking into customer acquisition right now and doing a pretty good job online.
I felt that during the pitch there was a component that was a bit maybe just understated, but how do you think about digital? I mean, how is digital going to help you to do something that has never been done before? Or is this just a better manufacturing process that allows a bit more personalization? How do you think about it?
By digital, you mean 3D printing or?
Digital, I mean the internet. How are you taking advantage of this?
Okay, we love the internet. So what we're doing is we have, we're obviously building the game, which we think is going to be the biggest marketing channel, by the way, for the products as well, where on the iPad early next year, you will be able to download the game where you do all the customization, including clothing. We're hoping to do digital printing on cloth. So you play the game, you earn like create clothing, and you actually get the full package of like everything that's being customized according to what you earned. So we love digital, we love the internet. We wouldn't be able to.
Which type of game?
I can show you a demo.
I guess my point want to be, you are in the motherland of games. So you may want to start the biggest gaming competition here. There might be great IP, and they can come up with some amazing games you actually could use for your product.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, I think that's about it. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you.